What's going on, guys? It's Jimmy here. Welcome to our daily show where we discuss everything going on here in our country that you need to know about here on a daily basis. We got some major news going on here for you guys in this video. We got 32 different states that are reducing SNAP benefits. That's right. We'll go over that here in this video. So let's jump right in. Thank you so much for liking these videos. And if you're new here, make sure to click the subscribe button so you don't miss out on new videos. Let's jump right in. Okay, as you can see here, SNAP benefit payments to shrink in 32 states as emergency benefits end next month. SNAP, which stands for Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, used to be called the food stamp programs, will be ending for 32 states. Yeah, well, this is not a good sign. Yeah, and this also comes here as you can see, it's a perfect storm for the whole food system right now, as food prices are going through the roof. So it's kind of a double whammy. One of the world's largest fertilizer companies warns that every country, including those in Europe, is facing a food crisis. And this is one of the reasons why we're seeing food costs so expensive. Yeah, and it's affecting us here in the United States as well. Yeah, you can see here the energy markets, oil, gas, natural gas, have been among the most affected, with declining Russian oil and natural gas exports to the West sparking a domino effect of fuel crisis worldwide. But the war has also warped another critical facet of the global economy: food. Prior to the war, Russia and Ukraine were called the global breadbaskets as top producers and exporters of wheat, sunflower seeds, and barley. The fighting ended up aggravating hunger and food crises in low income countries that are dependent on income. Yeah, and now the global food fertilizer industry, as well as the war, has triggered a shortage of the critical commodity that few people consider but is nevertheless essential to global food security. And Russian President Vladimir Putin is using this to weaponize energy supplies during the war. He's doing something very similar with fertilizer and food, says CEO of Norwegian chemical company Yara International, the world's largest fertilizer producer and supplier, said to Financial Times in an interview. He warned the world's reliance on Russia for fertilizer threatens more disruption of food supply, adding to the existing challenges, saying, quote, if you look at the role that we have allowed Russia to have in the global food supply, we depend on Russia. How did that happen? What kind of weapon is that? And is Putin weaponizing food? He says, quote, is it sort of a perfect storm for the whole food system right now? Very challenging for Europe, or of course, with higher prices. Even worse in other parts of the world where a human being dies every 4 seconds as a result of hunger. Wow. Yeah, and the problem is fertilizer is very, very expensive, near all-time highs or at all-time highs, including here in the United States, depending on the type of fertilizer. And most farmers use fertilizers, especially industrial farmers and large corporations, and that is contributing to the high cost of food, which last year averaged about 13.5% up. Of course, we also know that eggs are very, very expensive. I've seen a lot of comments in the comment section of people saying eggs are $8 a gallon. And of course, the reason for that as well is because tens of millions of birds, chickens, turkeys, and all sorts of different birds actually have died worldwide and here in the US. You can see headlines like this. Eggs now cost nearly 50% more, or even 100% more, or more, depending on the type and the area, because of bird flu. And this has been going on actually for more than a year now, actually, in some cases, 2 years or more now, and has been actually been getting worse. And the longer it goes on, the more expensive it goes on. Yeah, in fact, here's a headline from Bloomberg from November, actually. U.S. avian bird flu outbreak worst on record with 50 million dead birds. So this was back from November. So it's obviously more now with another like 2, 3 months on, since then. But over 50 million birds killed just in the U.S. since then, and a lot of farmers and bird flocks and stuff like that having to be culled because when it affects one or several in the whole flock, they have to put the whole flock down sometimes because of what they say here, highly pathogenic viruses, prompting turkey and egg prices and even chicken to soar. So, yeah, that's one of the reasons why you're seeing egg prices be very, very expensive. Yeah, my only advice for you guys, don't buy eggs. Buy something else if you want something else for breakfast. I know sometimes you have to cook with them and stuff like that. But yeah, let me know how much eggs are in your area. I've seen some crazy prices in the comment section. Also, let me know what the price of chicken and the price of turkey you're seeing. Chicken prices haven't been as bad for the meat, but those are going up here as well. It's the egg prices that have been the worst. But let me know your thoughts here in the comments. But unfortunately, SNAP payments are going to be shrinking in 32 states as the emergency benefits are ending here next month, which is unfortunate because Congress did not approve and extend the benefits going forward here. Yeah, and you can see here for nearly 3 years, households have been receiving an additional $95 or more on top of their normal SNAP benefits. And this goes all the way back to 2020, actually. And in 2021, more than 41 million Americans were using SNAP benefits to help afford food. And that is now going away. Emergency benefits that help boost payments to SNAP recipients during the pandemic are set to end soon. February will be the last month they're approved. Some families will get them in March if your state's one of the states that pays them in arrears, which means they pay the February benefits in March, leaving families with less money and high grocery prices. In 17 states, those added extra emergency benefits already expired as of January 2023. Those states are Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, Florida, Georgia, Idaho, Indiana, Iowa, Kentucky, Mississippi, Missouri, Montana, Nebraska, North Dakota, South Dakota, Tennessee, and Wyoming, according to the USDA. In one state, South Carolina, the emergency allotment will expire after January 2023 payments are issued. In the remaining 32 states, plus Washington, D.C., Guam, and U.S. Virgin Islands, the extra money will dry up starting with the March 2023 benefit month, according to FNS. Oklahoma is one of the states where the added benefits are set to expire as well, saying, quote, the agency knows these additional benefits have been critical to meeting the needs of Oklahomans during such difficult times. Oklahoma state officials said people should plan for a return to their normal pre-pandemic SNAP benefits beginning March 1st. FNS estimates that nearly half of SNAP households also receive Social Security. So this is a lot of seniors as well, and most will see a change in their SNAP benefits as a result of the 8.7% Social Security boost. So a lot of people that got the 8.7% raise for Social Security actually might be getting a reduction on their SNAP benefits because of the Social Security boosts and because of this SNAP extra reduction as well. However, all impacted households were experiencing a net gain before the $95 extra SNAP benefit bonus goes away, as the adjusted increase Social Security benefits more than it decreases SNAP benefits. before the $95 goes away. I don't think they're counting that. Yeah, so we're seeing food prices go up all around the United States and the globe. And will it come to an end anytime soon? Yeah, and the problem is if gas prices start going back up, which they have been here, we have seen gas prices go up pretty considerably here recently. In fact, you can see here with national average gas prices going up from 351 or from 313 to 351. That's almost 40 cents here in the last month. That means more costs for people to go to the grocery stores. And that also means more transportation costs here for everything to be shipped to the grocery stores. And diesel at almost $5 a gallon for diesel, of course, we know that is extremely expensive. And at $5 a gallon, everything being shipped mostly via semi trucks, well, that's a big cost on why pretty much everything you buy at the grocery store, whether it's food or non food items, all that stuff has transportation costs built in. And that's a big part of why a lot of stuff is also, has that big inflation cost in there as well because of gas costs. Yeah, so let me know your thoughts here in the comments, and I'll keep you up to date here with everything going on here in our country on a daily basis. If you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe down below to our YouTube channel. Click the subscribe button, then the bell icon so you don't miss out on new videos that come out here on our YouTube channel every day at 10 a.m., 3 p.m., and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also, thanks so much for hitting the like button for us and share these videos with anybody that needs to know about these videos. Here's some videos you can watch next. Here's some big news coming to us in the next 7 days. And here's some of a video about really good news here for Social Security as well. So click on one of those videos next. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.